We're going to do the lucky draw prize very end, after the prezos.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to kick off the presentation. But first of all, I'd just like to congratulate the two finalists again, and the champion, Jake McCartney and Justin Sage. Commiserations, Justin. I believe that's your 7th grand final at the Kings Cup out of 10 years. Absolutely a legend of this event, mate. I know you're a great friend of Barry King as well, so great to see you make the final again. And to Jake, a pure class, mate. You played brilliant. You played great all weekend, so a thoroughly deserved win. Congratulations. So as you can imagine, I've got a lot of people to thank about this event. But before I go into that, I always like to talk a little bit about the history of this event. So this is our 10th year. This is the 10 years of the Kings Cup. And it was created by our good friend, the late Barry King. So it means a hell of a lot to me, this tournament. And I thank each and every one of you for making it so special. So the event started at the Fishwick Tavern 10 years ago. About 20 odd people, I think, roughly. A couple of $1,000 prize money. And I think Justin won that year, I believe, to now 240 players this year, from just about every state and territory in Australia, $30,000 prize money, and it's rated as one of the most prestigious A-ball events in Australia. So thank you very much for this. So to Bazza for creating this and starting it, thank you. So the success of this event comes down to a lot of factors. Obviously, the big one is the players, or you guys. And I want to make a special mention of out of the 240 players, 200 of those players are either intermediate or novice players. So I really appreciate you putting your hat in the ring and having to go against these elite players, which really boosts up the prize pool and makes it a really special event. So thanks, guys. Obviously, without sponsors, we can't make the event this successful. The prize money, nearly half of it's created by the generous donations of the sponsors. So I'm going to read through all the major sponsors, all the sponsors for the event, because I believe they deserve recognition. To our naming rights and our inaugural sponsor, ACT Optical, Suraj Ahadazad, who's been here since day dot. Thank you, Suraj. To the Harmony German Club, to Paul Berger, all the general managers, the staff, thank you for hosting us. The hospitality has been fantastic. Thank you for your financial contribution, and this event wouldn't have grown to the size it is now without the Harmony German Club. Thank you. To OnCue for Mongrel for providing all the tables, for setting up. It takes a lot of effort here, especially with an additional venue this year. So thank you for Mongrel for setting up the venue, providing the tables and providing a financial contribution. To Clark's, Pat Wadsworth, for providing the beautiful honours board, which is now mounted up in the pool room, providing the juniors trophies and a financial contribution. Thank you to Pat and Clark's. To Unique Electrical and Data, Shane Smith. He's been an advocate for the juniors in ACT and sponsored the juniors event here at the Kings Cup for many years. Thank you very much, Shane, for great support. And to Knuckles Restaurant, thank you for the beautiful food all weekend and looking after us and the hospitality, and for the financial contribution to the event. Thank you. And I want to mention all the other sponsors, which I'll run through pretty quick. I'll try not to drag this out too far, but they all mean something to this event and provide a financial contribution. But to Diamond Brickwork, Mal McNeil, Freedom, Mick Jones, Team Lish, the Ayuva family, Sorrel Locksmith providing the trophies, Sunday Soccer League, Danny Marlowe, the Abode Hotel providing the free accommodation to Tim Dixon. for the second time.
Just a temp.
To Bill Professional for Easy Trades, which is a new venture of Shane Smith, which will be coming your way soon, I believe. And JBA Qs, James Alexander, a local queue maker. Thank you for all your support, guys. And a big thank you for our new supporter and new part of the team, the Spanish Club, to Chris Lander, who's up here now. You've enabled us this year to get to our biggest event yet. Thanks for your hospitality over the last couple of days, and we look forward to developing that relationship over the next couple of years and helping this event get bigger. Thank you, Chris. Now to the Kings Cup team, the people that I guess helped me with this event. It's not all me. Obviously, you see a lot that I do leading up, but this event can't happen without the help of these people, and it wouldn't be as run as smoothly and professional and efficiently as it does without the help of these people, which I'm going to read through now because they all help this event run as well as it does. To Fred Johnson. Where's Fred? So Fred, he's been here all weekend, and it's not just this weekend, leading up to the event. Fred's on my case, he always wants to help and put his hand out, and you've done a fantastic job, Fred. I couldn't do this without you, so thank you very much. To my lovely wife, Kathy, she... I'm a pretty busy person, and the last couple of weeks leading up to this event takes all my time. So thanks for your support, and thanks for your support over everything over the weekend, all the little bits and pieces you've done, and I guess help me stay calm because it's quite a load. So thank you very much for your support. Teresa Skipper, thank you very much. You've been here all weekend for all the bits and pieces you've done as well. It makes a massive difference. From the data entry to working behind the admin desk, it's a huge help. Thank you very much. To Phil Morton, Phil's helped here with the tables. He's been here all weekend as well. Where's Phil? And for umpiring the final. Thank you, Phil. It was a pretty faultless final, so you didn't have to do too much, but thank you for being there. Ron Farmer, Ron's helped a lot of the weekend as well and helped brush and iron the tables every day and been a great support. Thank you, Ron. Now on to some of my family, Julie Ashworth and Tiffany Ashworth. They've been here all weekend, and Georgia. Where's Georgia? Georgia's is here as well.
She's family too.
These ladies have just jumped on board helping with running the knockouts, the pool stat stuff, data entry, all those little things. Just take a massive load off me. To the other people that helped, especially with the tables and brushing and ironing, which are here first thing in the morning, Mark Sir, Trent Billington and Steve Goodger, thank you very much for your help over the weekend. Dean Welsh, he helped over the weekend and adjudicated a couple of the days. So again, he didn't have much to do because there was no real issues, but it was always good to have someone here so I didn't have to be. Last couple of people, but to Penny for jumping in and helping timing, and also Tolly, I believe, time. I think even Paul Berger, did you jump on the timer? No? Jason, I knew there was someone else. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It makes a difference. Thank you. And just a couple more things before I pass on to Paul Berger and then Kath to wrap things up for... I'd like to thank Jay Harmon. I actually got his surname wrong last year, but Jay Harmon, it's not Jay Smith. I've got to write this here, but Jay's been here just as much as I have, and he's broadcast it too. There was nearly 600 people watching the finals, so thank you for your work, mate, and great work. And to the few commentators that I believe helped out, I think JT was helping, Dave Roffel and Steve Jamieson for commentating. Thank you. So I'm going to invite Paulie Berger to come up to say a few things, and then Kath's going to get into the results and the rest of the presentation.
Thank you. I was just going to basically thank everyone for coming on behalf of the club, and Matt's done a pretty good job of that. But, you know, the guys that travelled, I think we had about 150 people that travelled to Canberra this weekend for the tournament, so thank you. It's a massive effort, and I know it's, you know, it's huge to come out to Canberra in the freezing cold and partake in this, but thank you all for coming. I want to thank the, you know, we had 16 seeds, about 40 elite players. You know, thanks for coming, thanks for you guys for coming, because that sort of, you know, puts a bit of quality behind the whole tournament. But importantly, thank you for the 200 other people that come and join, because that's what makes it what it is. So thank you very much. I just like to thank my staff. They were under the pump, particularly the guys in the kitchen. I was ducking for cover every time I walked in there. I thought they were going to throw something at me. They've been working, you know, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and they've been working really hard, and the guys running the food, so and the guys behind the bar and in the club. So thank you to the staff. And I think we really need to point Matt Harmon out. He's a legend of 8-ball. Just what he does here and how he's put this together, it's an unbelievable achievement, because I have the feedback we get is awesome. We're getting feedback all the time about how good this competition is, and I had people ask me this weekend, you know, who's the committee that runs this event? It's like there's no committee, mate. Matt runs the whole lot. Like you know, the amount of complexity in this event, you know, you've got cutters, you've got different competitions, you've got all sorts of things going on, and Matt just has it all under control. So I think we should change the name to the Matt Harmon Kings Cup, because you are a legend of the sport. So I'd just like to say thank you very much. That's it from me. Thank you all for coming.
Thanks, Paulie, and thanks for your kind words. It's definitely not about me, it's about the players, but I appreciate the acknowledgement and the appreciation that everyone gives me. Thank you. I'm going to pass on to Kathy now to go through the results and a few other things. I've chucked her under the bus a little bit here at the last minute, but she's going to run through the results and say a few words herself.
Wow.
Thanks, Matt. Hard to follow those guys, but look, I first of all wanted to express the thanks that came to me from Leanne, the manager of the Knuckles restaurant. She really wants to say thank you to everyone for the support to the restaurant. They have really appreciated that. So, yeah.
You already did that bit.
No, I haven't talked about next year.
So, yeah.
The results, run into the results.
Okay. We're going to jump just straight into the results now. But thank you to my husband as well. He's pretty damn good, eh? I know you already have a lot of accolades, but he is the man behind the whole thing. But without all these amazing people, it wouldn't happen either. So anyway, right, we're going to jump in to the sweeps results.
Yeah, just talk. There'll be no payments, or anyone need to come up. They can come up.
People don't need to come up because we're not giving you the money after all. Actually, we'll transfer it. So there's going to be no cash, but we will transfer it
In the next few days.
In the next few days. So we do want to announce the winners of the sweeps. First of all, James Georgiadis managed to have Jakey. So there's a big $1,400 prize. Feel free to share the room. And Jason Galea was lucky enough to have Justin, so $750. Matt Harmon had Tam Dixon, so he gets a bit of cash too.
What happened?
Jason Galea also had Steve Woods, so there's a bit more cash. Mongrel had James Georgiadis. Anne Moy had Mikey Cachola. Kenny Kiss had Patrick Hood, and Matt Harmon also had Mark Robertson. So, congratulations to the sweeps winners. And to those players for making them some money. Okay, so the Saturday knockout comp, we had first, Scott G and...
This is intermediate.
This is the intermediate knockout comp. Scott G and Dean Killen made it to the grand final at 10 to 2 in the morning. So they went, stuff it, let's split the prize. So we got 2 first places there. And then the semis were Reese Ferguson and Jason Ahmad. Well done, guys. And the quarterfinalists were Sid Scott, John Antonakis, Glenn Carter and Trent Mason. It was a big night, well done. And then we had the open knockout comp. Our winner again, Mr. McCartney's taken out two tournaments this weekend. Good work. First place. Second place went to Alec Everinatis. And semis were Rob Bowen and Justin Sage. Well done. Okay. Where are we next, Manny? We're going to go to the Blancs comp. So, the winner was Jonathan Carver.
Carver.
Sorry.
Carver, sorry.
Carver. Oh, congratulations, Jonathan. Second place, Chris Lilly. And the third and fourth, Mongrel and Dennis Bingley. Well done, guys.
Bottom up.
Yeah, Calcutta results.
All right, the Calcutta board. There was some money thrown at this one, so there's some lucky, happy people here.
That's the player and the 2 owners. So Steve Woods and those 2.
Alright, so
They own that
you
person.
go bottom up
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
I've been going top down.
Oh, it doesn't matter, yeah.
Well, I'm going to go with the first people, Jonathan Charles
Paulie Berger.
and Paulie Berger
Jake.
had Jake in the Calcutta.
Well done.
They've done very well. Thank you, Jake. Adam Blooming and Colin Gamble had Justin in the Calcutta. Pretty happy prize to meet those guys as well. Jaden Thompson and Jaden Thompson.
Yeah, so
Jaden and Jaden, so Jaden bought his own horse.
Yeah.
Tim Dixon. So he's a happy fella. Well done. And Simon Wilson and Mal McNeil had Steve Woods. The Calcutta winners. Next little item is the juniors. Alright, I'm going to go backwards this time and give you the quarterfinalists. Jerry Cheng, Mao Tamahana, Trey Merlot and Frank Hung. Well done. Great play. And for those that don't know, first place was fought out in a 6-red shootout between Charles Hung and Jack Crawley, and Jack took that one away. And there was like a split second between them. Incredible job, guys.
Is Charles here? Because I've got a trophy for him.
Charles, are you actually here? I think you are somewhere.
I think he took off. Charles?
Oh, well, we do have a trophy we were going to give you. We will hold that for you. Okay. Now where are we, Maddie?
The best awards.
Oh, okay. Now we've got all these special best recognition type awardy things.
Under 23.
So we've got an best under 23s, and what a player he is and was in our tournament, Jackson Agale. Well done. Best novice, Dinesh. Stop, I can't read it, but Sukarik, Dinesh Sukarik is our best novice. Apologies that I can't read, it's probably because I need to stand in the light a bit more. Oh, that helps. Best intermediate, I've seen this name before, Jackson Agale. Well done. Amazing. The best lady of the tournament, Ashley Smith. We're very happy to see that. Ashley's about to go and play in the International Worlds in August, yeah? So good stuff, Ash. Okay, and so we also have 6 encouragement awards, which, Matt, they were randomly chosen out of players that had to go, didn't quite make the cut in the group qualifying, but played in the 6 red shootouts. So these are Paul Andanaris, Brendan Sharp, Mayana Aspinall, Reese Henshaw, Ketchel Klingen, and Dole Zaho. So well done, you've got to get a bit of cash as an encouragement. So thank you. All right. Coming up to the big last tournament. So, these are the last 16. Yeah, he's called it last 23. Anyway, this is the last 16. Trent Mason, Steve Jamison, Shane Smith, Scott Henderson, Phil Morton, Matt Harmon, Jackson Agale, and Greg Siegel. Well done, guys. Quarterfinalists. Yep, quarterfinalists. Mark Robertson, Pat Hood, Mikey Cachola, James Georgiadis. Well done. And the semi-finalists that we saw not too long ago, right here, Steve Woods and Tim Dixon. So close, guys. Did amazing. And of course, we know who our last two were. Our runner-up, an amazing return Kings Cup player who we've always called you the King of Kings Cup, Justin, because you definitely hold that with so many wins. So congratulations, commiserations for not quite getting there, but awesome.
Thanks, Kath and Matt. They do such a great job. I know everyone's thanked them so much, but it really is a great comp. Even though it's extremely cold down here, as soon as you get in the German club, it's extremely warm, welcoming. The food's great, so big thanks to Paul and the staff. It's an amazing event. It makes a lot of difference coming here and feeling so welcomed and a great sort of venue. So big thanks to all you guys, everyone a part of this. It's an amazing event. So I'll always make the effort to come here. So thanks guys for that, appreciate that.
Just a little memento for you, Justin.
And well done to Jake. We've travelled a lot together in the last few months. It's been great travelling with you. It makes a big difference. You're not only a great player, but a great mate and a great bloke. So it really makes travelling, playing you in the final, much more enjoyable. I can definitely say I wouldn't be travelling as much if it wasn't for you as well. It makes a big difference. Travelling with you, you're a ball of energy as well. You always see the light of things, even when I sort of crack the shits and want to go home sometimes. He always puts a light spin on things, so it's really great and good stuff in the final. You really deserve it, so well done.
Thank you, Paul. And certainly not least, certainly a winner on many, many stages, but a first-time winner here. Congratulations, Jake McCartney. So happy for you.
Yeah, look, well, there's nothing that hasn't been said. You know, I mean, firstly, to Snakey, you know, mate, as you just said, mate, you know, we've travelled the world together. We're really good mates off the table. You're one of Australia's best. You're a 5-time champion here. You know, and, you know, when we travel, we've got a tidal wave of support, you know, back home. We support each other when we're overseas, but, you know, we've got a tidal wave of support, and, you know, that's everybody here and, you know, back home, you know, Australia-wide, and, you know, it really strives us to do our best, you know, whether it's here or abroad. representing Australia. You're a genius, mate. You're a gun, and it was a pleasure to share the table with you in the final. I'm sure we've had many battles. I'm sure there's many more in the future. And mate, well done on another great weekend. And we're going to travel a lot more. And mate, you're a genius. So well done on another great weekend. I didn't know Barry King personally. Obviously, there's a lot of local people here that, not just friends and family. And obviously, it was a grassroots tournament started with Maddie and the team and whatever, it's on to play in. And, it's my second appearance, and I think my first one might have been 2017 or somewhere around there. And, to come back this weekend, honestly, and I played a lot of tournaments, not just in the country, worldwide, I cannot fault this weekend. From the team, as far as, the pool stat, to get the text messages, conditions. I've had 24 schnitzels, I didn't get a bad one. I've had a few Jack Daniels today, they've been great. But all the staff, honestly, from the kitchen to the bar, to the team here, honestly, I cannot fault it. And I truly, 110% believe that this is the best comp in the country. Honestly, since I walked in the door Friday night, everything is been on point. The vibe has been brilliant, and something that really impressed me too, just the local support. Just not the rest of the time that's from the start of the quarters. But just from the community, wherever, just come and brush on the tables, helping move out. It is so brilliant to see, and I was really, really impressed with it. So I can't thank everybody there enough. On a personal note, this win, it is very, very special. I spent a lot of time in China, obviously, as most would know, and there's no easy way, in this game. You can't just pick up a magic wand and just plot the balls for you. It requires a lot of hard work, and probably over the last month, I probably had the hardest month, on the table, what I have in years and years, and I just feel like it's a bit of a reward for effort, so I'm really happy. But I do have a really good team around me. Always looking for ways to improve, and there's a few special just to the sponsors. Day Comedy Sound, obviously Bullfoot All-Star Pool Tables, the missus back home, Kira, the Zyda Sketch. They're sort of three of the biggest supporters, and there's many other people, but I just want to thank all of them. Usually a whole bunch. Obviously, Tim's putting his hand up. He's probably drinks today, so thanks a few people. But other than that, and I know it was 240 runners this year. Believe me now, if there was any possible way that you could take on more entrants, believe me now, you'll feel it. At minimum, I'm telling you, you'll get 300 next year, because this has been absolutely brilliant, and I just can't thank everybody enough. And until the next one, safe travels, take care, and thank you very much.
That was beautiful.
Oh, that was beautiful, Jake. Thank you for all those awesome words. All right, well, I'm going to thank everybody. You've been amazing. I've had the best time hanging out, socialising with everybody. Thank you for that. Let's get down to the lucky door prizes. So normally we only have 2 lucky door prizes. We do have 2 times $250 to give away, but we've also got a special third prize. We'll get to that. But first we'll draw one of the $250. Paul's randomising. We've got 65 entrants on a list. First winner. Number legs 11. Ronnie Farmer. Well deserved, Ronnie. He's been here for not just the final, the whole weekend. Right. Second winner of $250. 20. Tolly over. Well done, Tolly. Okay. And just a little surprise. prize, extra third. I might get you to hold that up, please, Matthew. I got the top 8 to sign this lovely shirt, and we've got Jakey's signature on this stubby holder. So the next person drawn gets to take home these lovely pieces of memorabilia. 47. Daryl Hammond. Well done. Thank you again, everyone.
Yep. You can wrap up if you want. We're done. Yeah.
Right, just a final word from me. As Jakey mentioned, we are actually already talking about next year and thinking about next year. And with the help of our new support of the Spanish club, we're looking at putting 8 tables across there next year, which will enable us to have 300 plus players. So, locking the 5th to the 8th of June 2026, and we hope to see you at next year's event. And safe travels, and thanks very much for coming this year. Cheers, guys.